Let's go.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Me and JoJo here. Welcome to my review of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable episode 36. That's 36 review. Oh man, wow. So basically, oh, fucking Kira, man. Kira is one incredibly broken motherfucker. First of all, I just want to get this out of the way. If you haven't checked it, you know, it's part of the previous video that I did, was the live reaction I did to the opening, the Bite the Dust version. And I gotta say, man, that shit was so worth it. Their Productions, you did a fantastic job with that opening. It was very spot on. I kind of figured that was going to happen because of the whole, basically, excuse me, because of the full version, the full opening that we got for Great Days. I should have figured that basically that we were going to get a Bite the Dust version of that opening. But I thought it was going to be a little bit too late. I thought it was going to be later on, though. Because I know Stardust Crusaders did it for the last 2 episodes with the whole deals Zelwardo, how he interrupts the opening. Because that shit to me will still always be epic and badass as hell. And especially the one where it's like, yeah, that shit was decent. But here it was actually pretty good because it only just started. Like 8 to 9 seconds in. And everything goes reverse. The trippiness, the flashbacks of the Nam and probably Vaporwave is, yo, wow, man, wow. This opening was, it was something else, man. It was a true piece of art. Especially the click at the end. Like, you heard the whole click at the end of the bomb, like at the very end, when it actually said the title of Diamonds Unbreakable. That was actually really cool. That was a nice touch. So anyways, when it comes to the episode itself, it pretty much seems, so basically Hayato pretty much is trying to find the exact time, like the right timing in order to beat Kira at his own game, while, you know, Rohan pretty much exposing who Killer Queen's real identity is. And then of course, you know, what happened in the last episode pretty much repeats itself, where Rohan pretty much dies and explodes, being blown up from the inside and shit like that. So basically, you know, he was too late there. However, it just doesn't stop there. Oh, no. Apparently he says that he didn't do Bite the Dust. However, if he undoes it again, or I think if he undoes it, I believe another time, that person will die for real. Like, basically, that existence will be like long gone. But if he undoes, Bite the Dust, one bites the dust. If he does that, then technically everything will be back to normal. However, he didn't undo it yet, and there's a certain time where he can do that same day again, because then otherwise, if he screws up again one more time, then, you know, Rohan would die for real. And not just Rohan. What's even more fucked up is that Josuke and his friends pretty much die as well in the process. And it's because they were basically, you know, Hayato didn't really tell them to, he couldn't really reveal the name of his father, because if they did, they would have been screwed, they would have found out his identity, and they would have died. But, you know, luck seemed to have it when he was actually about to kill himself, when he was like, alright, I tried all these options, you know, they're asking me too many questions. You know, he actually did try punching his own nose in order to actually make himself bleed to go to the hospital, but in reality, Josuke had to stand a Crazy Diamond just to heal him up. So it's like, okay, so you're planning something. So he planned a lot of these excuses in order to actually not make Josuke, Jotaro, and them ask him so many questions. So basically, what happens is, when it comes to that, Hayato was just having no choice. It's like, you know what? If I die right here and right now, then, you know, maybe he won't be able to use Bite the Duster because, you know, I'm his, like, you know, like a trigger or an actual switch of a bomb, I'll go off. So, yeah, so maybe once I die, they don't have to worry about it. So basically, while he was getting his box cutter thing to cut himself and to kill himself suicidally, apparently Kira's Killer Queen stopped there right in time, and pretty much it was right in there. All they got in pretty much in their eyes, and pretty much, so they pretty much figured out because they actually saw the stand within him. So basically what happens is they already saw it, so it's like, oh shit, you already see my stand, guess what, all you are going to get Bite the Dust to in your fucking faces. And pretty much Josuke and everybody else pretty much feels the effects, and they die. But then what happened? Oh, the day got reversed again. So pretty much, you know, Hayato is pretty much trying to change the course of history, so then that way it doesn't keep repeating itself over and over after he undoes Bite the Dustu. So what happens is that, you know, he tried many methods. Hell, he even got Stray Cat. And the Stray Cat thing actually did work a bit. So he was like, okay, cool. So when it comes to that, he stole Stray Cat. He pretty much answered the phone when the phone was ringing. He actually stole a kiss. He stole... Okay, it wasn't actually a kiss. Okay, let's be real here. Why the hell would, you know, someone's kid make out with their mom? That's kind of creepy and disturbing. So, yeah. Anyways, but technically he just stole the one kiss he was trying to do, you know, for a while on his mom, and unfortunately that didn't work because he felt more love than affection. So basically he did. So he ran off before Kira was actually able to follow him. So what happened is, like, okay, he got Stray Cat, so in case anything happens, if the plan screws up, he could just use him to use the air bullet thing, which is weird because I thought Stray Cat was pretty much Kira's pet. So I thought it only obeyed to Kira, but I guess not. And once a Stray Cat, always a Stray Cat, so pretty much he basically just, you know, he actually used his own, like, attack, you know, his own master against fucking Kira. And he used, the Stray Cat used the air bullets and pretty much got him while he was making his move. So in order to actually change the course of the actual time that Rohan was going to arrive at the scene where the Pepsi thing was before the actual murder happens. So, you know, yeah, you know, there was a lot of that, you know, going on. So Hayato, you know, was getting in some steps forward, but, you know, he had to take more steps back because while he pretty much succeeded in certain parts, he still kind of fucked up, and it's going to be the same result regardless. So, yeah, I'm really excited about these last two episodes and seeing exactly where they're going to be ending up. Oh, actually, it's not called Bite the Dustu. Now, from what I thought the rest of the last parts were going to be called Bite the Dustu, like how Dio's world was extended for like 4 parts or whatever, but no, apparently not. The last 2 episodes are going to be Diamond, just like the title, Diamond is Unbreakable. Diamond is Unbreakable. So, yeah, so episode 37 and then episode 38 are going to be those 2 parts, and then that pretty much wraps up everything for Diamond is Unbreakable. So, yeah, so judging from that, it looks like it's going to be one hell of a treat, and it looks like this means that Josuke might be able to fight Kira probably in his last 2 episodes. Maybe he's going to have like a big controversy, a big brawl, which that's going to be pretty interesting to actually see where his channel's going to go. Hopefully they change the opening again with Josuke and them, kind of like Jotaro and Dio were, you know, at that opening. So hopefully they could do something like that too. Overall though, I really did enjoy the suspense. The hype train was fucking real, not just from the very beginning with the opening of course. I'm talking about everything else in the episode was timed very well. Kira is always steps ahead of Hayato in every way, shape, and possible. And, you know, I just gotta say, man, like, Kira really is the motherfucking man. Like, Kira, you thought, like, Dio's the world was completely too OP and broken. Wait until you freaking see Bite the Dustu. And people are just in shock. The anime fans only are just in a huge shock on what the fuck really just happened. So, yeah, so we got the last 2 episodes, because we all know it's going up to 38. So, it looks like Diamond is Unbreakable is going to be the last 2 episodes we're going to call it. Oh, man. So, when I saw those words, I'm like, oh, shit. So, I'm guessing this means that this is going to be, you know, that big scene, which I really can't wait for many other people. There's this particular scene where it's kind of like funny, but at the same time we can tell because there's something that's going to happen, like, let's, you know, whatever. So, yeah. there is that, and it's a popular meme, you know, within the JoJo fan base. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait to see that particular part once we get to it. That's gonna be very, very awesome, and hopefully they do a really well job on that. So yeah, I'm gonna give the episode a 5 out of 5. It's very well done. Definitely a very well done episode. The suspense was real. It really does get to show you that Kira is always steps ahead of his plans, and how he actually can find a way to just really mindfuck you, especially the way everything just felt like, especially like all the murders he witnessed and everything, like how many times fucking Rohan died with the effects of Bite the Dust though, so that was actually pretty crazy. So it's like he's playing God. Like it seems like he can actually just play in ridiculous time rewinding God, where basically like the bomb will explode everything back into the same day that happened when he woke up. That's actually pretty fucking disturbing if you think about it. So yeah, I'm gonna give the episode a 5 out of 5, even though it wasn't really about the action. It was really about the suspense. And this episode really gets to you a lot, and it really does get to show you how much of a threat Kira really is, and really almost fucking untouchable with this guy. Like, I'm not even joking. So it seems like he was able to play them all for fools and lay them into the trap. So he does, you know, find his little ways to set traps here and there, which is pretty strategic. Sorry, God, why did I forget his name? Kira. So yeah, I am pretty much done. Give me your thoughts, guys, in the comment section below of this week's episode of Diamonds Unbreakable. I'll see you guys next week. Episode 37, Diamonds Unbreakable Part 1. Get fucking hyped, because this is where all the final stuff is about to go down. So, David Productions, do not fail me. I know you guys usually don't, especially with the opening you guys gave us. Thank you so much for that. So, definitely am looking forward to seeing how this fight is going to go. So, until then, that's basically it. So this is the Ninja Reviewer signing out, saying peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. And my manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch, and do you even pose? And I'll see you guys in episode 37 next week. Bye bye.